Kerry, played by Laura Norton, has been defending Michael Wildman, in recent months on Emmerdale as he has faced numerous accusations from the villagers about his dodgy deals. The mother of one is the only person in his corner, and she has managed to sway her daughter, Amy Wyatt, Natalie Ann Jamieson, to believe her partner isn't all bad. However, when she becomes entangled with another storyline on the ITV soap next week, it seems she could find comfort in the arms of her ex, Dan Spencer, Liam Fox. Before she left the village in 2020, she and Dan split up after they struggled to work through several problems with their relationship. The couple were engaged and had been seeing each other since 2013, so there is a lot of history between them, with Kerry even being a mother figure to Amelia Spencer, Daisy Campbell. They have since been friends, and there doesn't seem to be any bad blood between them, which helps when they are both forced back together in upcoming scenes on the weeknight serial drama. As the guardian of Chloe Harris, Jessie Elland, Kerry has done everything in her power to make sure the youngster has never come to any harm. In recent episodes, viewers have seen how volatile Noah Dingle, Jack Downham, has become towards the teenager as their relationship came to a bitter end. After hearing how Noah has treated her surrogate daughter recently, Kerry has become wary of anyone hanging around with the young man. When she hears Amelia is taking a liking to the troubled youngster, she tells Dan all about her worries, and the pair sit down with the teenager to talk to her about her possible new love interest. Unfortunately, they don't get the reaction they wanted, as the schoolgirl ends up feeling humiliated and angry with her father. This means he is going to have to work harder if he wants to keep his daughter away from Charity Dingle's, Emma Atkins, son. Knowing Kerry has a bond with Amelia could work in his favor, as he asks his former lover to spend more time with him and the teenager. As she agrees, her relationship with Al could come under strain, as Kerry seems to be putting Dan before the villain. With Amelia finally seeing sense, Dan could thank his former lover for everything she has done for him over the past few weeks. Getting ready to leave, he could plant a kiss on her, and instead of rejecting him, Kerry could reciprocate his affections. One thing could lead to another, and before long, the pair could end up spending the night together before realizing what they've done. Kerry could know her heart lies with Dan, but Al doesn't have anyone else in the village in his corner, and her betrayal would only make things worse. Wanting to see more of Dan, Kerry could agree to a secret affair but makes him promise he will not tell anyone else. In the world of soaps, nothing stays a secret for long, but just how much time will pass before Al discovers he is being betrayed? The villain is not one to take things like this lightly, despite being a love rat himself and damaging quite a few relationships in the village. Something like this could either see him leave the village, or he could get revenge on his lover for doing the dirty on him. Al already has pent-up anger at the moment at his feud with Kane Dingle. Jeff Hordley continues to play on his mind. How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car, which caused his death? How many times has Corey's Steve MacDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival of Kurt Benson, but who is he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? Who shot Phil in EastEnders? How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die-hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air. But could the two storylines overlap as Al plots to get payback on both of his enemies at the same time? Speaking with Express. Co.uk and other media, executive producer Jane Hudson said the village will need to be on high alert as ALS deeds get even dodgier. The soap boss explained, "I can confirm that we do have one of our big special weeks planned for later in the year, which will contain the culmination of some of our biggest stories as well as the start of other big stories. And fingers crossed, COVID permitting, hopefully, we'll throw one of our infamous stunts in there as well. I think we can probably tease in our special week that Kane and ALS feud is definitely not over. Something will happen that will make those two have to look at their relationship with each other. So Terry's definitely going to be an explosive Kane/Al moment in our special week. I think the audience are really enjoying these two men constantly at war," she added before teasing more details about the plot. "We're never ones to shy away from stepping outside of our comfort zone and usual storytelling style. We do have a very special episode coming up, which we're about to start shooting quite soon actually. This episode is going to spark off one of our biggest stories for this year, but in a different way. It's something we've not done before and it'll enable the audience to see the story from a whole different perspective to usual. I don't think I can say much more than that without giving it away," she continued. "So could this signify the demise of Al, Kerry or another villager?